Web3.tv.
The UAE locks in a landmark AI chip deal. Coinbase joins the S&P 500, and lawmakers in Washington vote on stablecoin rules this week. I'm Lisa Amnegard, and you're watching Crypto TV. But first, let's take a look at the markets. Markets are off to a mixed start this week. Bitcoin climbed above $105,000 on Sunday, hitting its highest level since January. Dipping slightly this morning, now trading just above $103,000. Ethereum dropped nearly 5% over the past week, trading just above $2,300, and Solana dropped nearly 7% over the same period, but still trading higher than its April lows. Overall, crypto is showing stronger momentum, backed by easing inflation and renewed interest from institutional investors. And now to our top story. The UAE is ramping up its ambitions to become a global leader in artificial intelligence, signing a major partnership with the United States. During President Trump's recent visit to Abu Dhabi, the two nations announced plans to build the world's largest AI campus outside the U.S. The 10-square-mile facility will be developed by Abu Dhabi tech giant G42, with American companies managing cloud infrastructure and data operations. But what's significant with this deal is around AI chips. Starting this year, the UAE will be allowed to import up to 500,000 of Nvidia's advanced H100 AI chips annually, tripling the previous limit set by the Biden administration. That figure could climb up to 1 million chips a year, including Nvidia's next-generation Blackwell and Qualcomm processors. This influx of cutting-edge chips will allow the UAE to build massive data centers and run advanced AI models, a key step towards its goal of becoming a global AI leader by 2031. However, the deal is sparking concern in Washington, where some U.S. officials worry that the tech could be transferred to China, a country who remains a major trading partner for the UAE, and could mean some restrictions on sales. Just last week, the U.S. tightened its stance on Chinese AI firms, warning that companies using Huawei chips could face criminal penalties under U.S. export controls. In response, the UAE has been working to ease U.S. concerns by reducing its reliance on Chinese technology, phasing out Huawei equipment, and strengthening its partnerships with American firms. While this agreement is good news for the UAE, it also highlights the intensifying global AI race. The chips countries choose today will determine who controls the smart systems that will run future cities, vehicles, and digital infrastructure. If a nation's critical infrastructure is built on technology from a rival power, it could face serious repercussions or vulnerabilities for decades to come. Nvidia's own strategy is also shifting. The company is moving away from big tech customers like Google and Amazon and focusing more on nation-states. It shows how tech nations are using AI as a tool for global influence and not just to drive innovation. Next, a major milestone for crypto on Wall Street. Coinbase has officially joined the S&P 500 today, becoming the first crypto-native company to be included in the index. Since the announcement, shares have surged nearly 30%, driven by index funds now required to hold the Coinbase stock. This inclusion is expected to bring billions in institutional investment, especially as more asset managers win approval to launch spot Bitcoin ETFs. Coinbase's entry marks a significant shift, solidifying the role of digital assets in the traditional financial system. The move also aligns with Coinbase's international expansion. Just last week, the company announced a $2.9 billion deal to acquire Deribit, a leading crypto derivatives exchange based in Dubai. That deal strengthens its footprint in the UAE, where Coinbase is working closely with ADGM and VARA regulators. Together, these developments reflect a growing global acceptance of crypto and a move toward full integration with mainstream finance. Meanwhile, all eyes are on Capitol Hill this week as lawmakers prepare to vote on the Genius Act. This bill could set the first federal framework for stablecoin regulation in the U.S. Last week, the bill hit a roadblock in the Senate, falling short of the 60 votes needed to advance. Critics pointed to vague language around anti-money laundering, foreign-issued stablecoins, and consumer protections. But as of Friday, crypto reporter Eleanor Terrett took to X, saying that amendments to the bill had been addressed, according to two senators familiar with the matter. Under the proposal, all stablecoins must be fully backed by U.S. dollars or treasury bonds. Large issuers with over $10 billion in assets would fall under federal oversight, while smaller players would be regulated by the states. The bill also includes stricter rules for tech firms in finance, stronger consumer protections, and more transparency for those governing digital assets. If passed, the Genius Act could reshape how stablecoins operate in the US with ripple effects across the global crypto market. And that's all that we had for you today. My name is Lisa Amnegard, and you're watching Crypto TV.
Web3.tv